YouTube in the world. This is Matthew coming to you again. Not exactly live. I tape these and then post them immediately. Slapshot as you go. Clips of what I believe to be related to the Revelations, Tribulations, Nostradamus, and biblical prophecies, and how they relate through the measures that our scientists and informed educated individuals are saying, as opposed to what media and politicians are presenting. In that vein, I bring you Mr. MBB333. For the moment.
What's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video, I'm going to take you guys down to Australia. You're going to see a sunrise like no other. Also have some video footage out of Melbourne, Australia by Mike Barron of 3, quite possibly 4 unusual crafts flying through the daytime sky. I want to take a look at some more rocket launch footage out of Florida from yesterday's rocket launch off the east coast of Florida. Some close-up videos there of the rocket as it was just taking off the east coast. The Schumann resonance yesterday was lit up like a light bulb. The data is still in supercharged mode. It's slowed down in the last 3 hours, but you can see there was a major spike in the Schumann that lasted the better part of 24 hours.
And there's been a rise in antisocial behavior and geological activity in that time period.
Elizabeth Bottoms also goes by Ironic Optimist. Happy birthday, guys. May 7th of 2022. Hope you guys have a great day. Coming back to the website, looking at the GOES X-ray flux. No major flares in the last 24 hours. Looking at the Earth-facing side of the sun.
So the Schumann resonance.
Observatory, a couple of sunspots turning away from the Earth off the southwestern limb of the sun. Have some new ones approaching over here in the southeastern quadrant of the sun. And this one here is growing. Not very fast, but it is growing a little bit right now as I do this video. Coming over to poweroutage.us, outages in Texas and Pennsylvania. Both of those are weather related. I've been over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, looking at the seismographs.
And definitely related to
seeing a little bit of earthquake activity today on multiple seismographs. Once again, the earthquake activity is primarily on the eastern side of the supervolcano caldera. Blue represents magma intrusion, but nothing major going on at the supervolcano. Lake Mead water database.
Always good news.
Again, seeing a new record low, May 6th of 2022. Elevation of 1,053.29. The outflow of 18,800 superseded the inflow of 10,046 for yet another negative reading. That is once again a new all-time record low at the Hoover Dam. I want to take you guys now down to Melbourne, Australia. This video footage was sent in by Mike Barron of some objects flying through the daytime sky. I don't think these are airplanes because you don't hear any noise. I do actually have volume on with this video. You notice these things flying through the daytime sky?
There they are. Look at that.
I believe there's 4. Look like some sort of a disc to me. They don't look like
zooming in.
And definitely don't
This is him zooming and I'm zooming.
For jets, they would be very loud. They appear to be metallic. You can see light reflecting off of these objects, whatever they are. This is an enhanced format. You can see what almost looks like a vertical tail on the back end of these things.
And that exact same thing.
Maybe. Don't claim you know. Just pat.
That exact same thing was seen yesterday and shown by, I believe it was Mary Greeley. No. It would have been Gina Marie Colvin, YouTube. Yesterday put on a video where NASA had seen pretty much this exact same formation. Only it was pictured in the upper atmosphere.
It's like a vertical tail on the back end of these things, whatever they may be. Don't claim you know, just pass it along.
It looked to have wings at the time. It may be different, but those it was
from a few days ago.
4 objects that looked like they didn't have wings really. That matched that kind of.
Queensland, Australia, from April 22nd of 2022.
April 22nd,
The camera really did not do this any justice. There was what looked like a large pink, almost a semi-transparent ball up in the sky ahead of the sunrise. This is sunrise looking east off
Now,
of
what
the
could that
east
be, I
coast
wonder?
of Australia, the Queensland area, Dalby, Queensland, in fact. And that is super rare. You don't see that very often. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen a sunrise quite like that. You have one patch of the sky that's almost a bright pink. And again, he said the camera didn't pick up all of the activity. I guess there was more concentrated pink in this area here. And then obviously blue and gold. And then as you can see, some white clouds in the.
Now, understand, if there was a red or brown dwarf star near the planet, it would not be in the visible light spectrum. You wouldn't be able to see it with your naked eye. It would only be under certain light conditions and certain times that it would be visible, and with its rotation around its own uh, rotation around the sun and other
Area, blue sky
bodies.
behind the clouds, and then you've got this large area of what looks like a pink vapor in the sky at sunrise, visible from Dalby, Queensland, Australia. Going back down to Florida, this is from yesterday morning around 5:15 a.m. Video footage by Jamisha out of Jacksonville, Florida. This is right as the rocket was launching off the southeastern coast of Florida. And she says, OMG, she didn't know what she was looking at the time it occurred. And they are quite the spectacle if you've ever seen one. Nestor C saw it all the way from Orlando, Florida.
All right, we're going to come on down.
Around the same time.
Because, again, don't want to take too much from just one person here. That's his content, Mr. MBB333. Check him out. Lots of stuff going on. 3 days ago, I was looking for Colvin. No, I'm not seeing it.
Hey guys, today
Huh. Alright, well, we'll come back. Stop that. Put that back there. Then come back here. Try it again. See, we got a different, slightly different list. Anyway, I wanted you to get a look at that. See a couple of UFOs. That to me is a large attraction of the whole subject. The fact that there's so much around us that we just don't know about, we don't see, we don't even think of really. You see, Mr. Tyler here at Secure Team 10 has a lot of footage that people sent him. Just tons. And he's been putting out product for years. High quality, really effort. He's another funded source. Just check him out. Oh, we showed this one.
But we have here a piece of footage that I haven't shown in many years, or at least since it came out. But this was shot in 2018, and it's a dash cam video from someone's vehicle. And as they're driving, we notice what at first glance may look like a plane passing by overhead. But
did you see that up top?
Can clearly see that this thing is a possible TR3B style alien.
Yeah, so that you know, there's what it is theorized to look like. The TR3B, the TR3B is the allegedly experimental anti-gravity spaceships that our country already has in production and use. And that's what it looks like right there. just like the stealth bomber. This is I don't know what generation of release of information they're going to let it out that this is our stuff. That's our plane right there. I mean, it's not a plane; it's an anti-gravity vehicle. Each one of those generating its own little anti-gravity field that working in tandem makes it incredibly
or government
maneuverable.
craft. And you can see the distinct triangular shape of this thing, a light on each of
In theory.
its three corners, which is identical to the legendary and mythical craft. We know that the government back in the 80s was working on a
There's the patent.
craft called the TR-3B or TR Black Manta, but then abruptly said that they were no longer
Nope, those don't exist.
and the whole project was shelved. And,
Yeah.
of course, I don't think really anyone bought that. And it's been said over many years that the government model of this triangle is said to contain propulsion systems taken and somehow reverse engineered so that it would work with our materials here on Earth, giving the object total anti-gravity capabilities. So we're talking breakneck speeds, no wind resistance, flying at thousands of miles an hour and doing a right-hand turn with 0 G's, or as has been seen by most people, because you probably really wouldn't see this thing if it was going 5,000 miles an hour, but you'll get these videos of these just eerie, slow, creeping black triangles silently drifting through the sky, and it's just, it's really eerie stuff. So, really cool piece of footage, 2018. If you haven't seen this before, well, you got a treat today, and if you have seen it, well, I'm glad I could refresh your memory. So,
and I'm glad I could include their information on my information, as these are clear signs and warnings of that there is major change going on in the world today. So when you don't know what to be prepared for, try to be prepared for everything you can, and then try to prepare yourself mentally and emotionally for the things you do not know to prepare for. With that being said, thank you for watching. Have a good night, good morning, good day, whatever the case may be, wherever you are when you see this. Matt out.